Welcome to Human Services Stories, Management, Customer, Staff Voices. I'm Clinton Lewis, and I'm glad you're here. The stories about the people behind the work, the managers, the staff, the customers, and communities who care, support, and help one another move forward. And this episode is called Overcoming Work Environment. Every workplace has a culture. Some environments feel supportive, encouraging, and steady. Others may feel tense, confusing, or draining. When you work in human services, the environment around you can affect how you think, how you lead, and how well you serve others. But even in a challenging environment, you still have a choice to stay focused, stay strong, and keep moving with purpose. The work environment can shape the work. The work environment matters more than people sometimes realize. It can affect morale, communication, trust, confidence, and the ability to get things done. When an environment is unstable, people may feel distracted or discouraged. They may start to question their ability or lose sight of why they came to work in the first place. That is why it's important to recognize an environment for what it is, but do not let it define who you are or how much you can grow. You must remain focused. One of the most powerful things you can do in a difficult environment is to remain focused. Remaining focused means to remembering your purpose, keeping your attention on what matters the most, and not allowing every distraction or frustration to pull you off course. You may not be able to control every part of the environment, but you can control where you place your energy. You can choose to stay grounded in your role, your values, and your goals. When you stay focused, you protect your peace and your progress. Stay strong. Staying strong does not mean pretending that things are easy. It means continuing to show up with courage, even when the environment is tough. And strength can look like speaking respectfully when communication is strained, keeping your standards when others are inconsistent, and not giving up just because the setting feels difficult. Sometimes strength is quiet. Sometimes it is simply continuing to do the work with integrity while everything around you feels uncertain. Having a clear vision and a clear voice. If you want to grow in any environment, it helps you to have a clear vision and a clear voice. Your vision is what helps you see beyond the stress of today. It reminds you of what kind of professional you want to be, what kind of impact you want to make, and what kind of future you're working towards. Your voice is how you express that vision. It allows you to say, this is what I need, this is what I see, and this is what would help us move forward. A clear voice is not about being loud. It's about being honest, thoughtful, and intentional. When you know what you stand for, you can speak with confidence, even in a challenging environment. The importance of support, teamwork, and trust. No one overcomes a difficult work environment alone. Support, teamwork, and trust are what make growth possible. When people support one another, the work feels less heavy, communication becomes clearer, and the problems are easier to solve. Teamwork means recognizing that everyone has a part to play. Trust means believing in your coworkers or trying to do their part too, even when the process is imperfect. When those things are present, the work environment becomes a place where people can breathe, they can contribute, and they can keep growing. Building the environment that you need. Sometimes the best way to overcome a difficult work environment is to build a better one. You can do this by contribute by being reliable, speaking with respect, following through on commitments, and encouraging collaboration. You can also help create a space where other people feels safe to ask questions, share ideas, and grow. That kind of environment does not happen by accident. It's built by people who choose professionalism, consistency, and care. When you help build that kind of space, you're not just serving the work, you are shaping it. Here's a simple coaching moment for this episode. You think to yourself, what kind of environment am I helping to create? I want you to take a moment to ask yourself the following questions. Number one, what part of my work environment is helping me grow? And what part is holding me back? Number two, how can I stay focused and strong even when things are difficult? And number three, what can I do this week to support teamwork, trust, and a better atmosphere? Then say to yourself, I can contribute to the kind of environment that allows me to grow. Again, I can contribute to the kind of environment that allows me to grow. Let that be a reminder that you're not powerless. You have a voice, a role, and ability to help shape space that you work in. Thank you for listening to Human Services Stories, Management, Customer, and Staff Voices. Remember this, the work environment can be challenging, but it does not have to stop your growth. Stay focused, stay strong, keep clear vision. Use your voice, lean on support, teamwork, and trust. And keep building the kind of environment where you can contribute and grow as a professional. And remember, you got this.